2 balls and a strike. His career number 2 at-bats. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Absolutely got away with a hanger.
Fouled off. Still 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I mean, you couldn't ask any more out of a leadoff hitter. You have 2 jobs, to get on base and to work the pitcher as much as you could. And he executed both those to a T.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That average way up there to start things out. 8 home runs and 17 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0. This is line to left. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Rafael Devers in this one. He's hit over 500 the last 10 games. He's absolutely on fire. If I'm in that other dugout right now, I'm thinking this is the guy that we can't let beat us. We'll see how they attack him in this game.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. First swings for him in this one. 1-0 count. Here it is. To 1-2 now. Torres leads off first with 1 away. Now a swinging bunt that winds up foul. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Hard hit toward the hole. A diving effort here as he gets the glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in there. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now another 1-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So now into the box is Andrelton Simmons. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Cole into the windup. Here's the 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now another 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that one yanked just foul. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Grounded slowly to the left side. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. Here's Nelson Cruz now. His career line against Garrett Cole. Just 3 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Cespedes on the move. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. Still no score. At the plate now is Edwin Encarnacion. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here's the first pitch. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's got it. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael Perez. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Popped him up. Donaldson shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 5, Jed Jerko.
So the next to bat will be Jed Jerko. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. Belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the right fielder at the track, and it's gone. It It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
1-1. Yeah.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cave will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Third baseman, Josh.
As he grounds one briskly to short. Fielded cleanly, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He homered back in Wednesday's game. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Changeup laid off down and around the shins.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The second for one to Encarnacion, who's got it, and that retires the side. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First pitch on the way. Good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches. And if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Lifted down the line in left. Kepler's on the move. Can't get to it in time. That's a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And he is in there. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0-1 the count. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. 0-1 pitch on its way.
No, that's low.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. So 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. He'll try again. 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 23, Edwin Encarnacion.
So stepping in is Edwin Encarnacion, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And now the first pitch.
Ball that's outside.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Ball 2.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air to right field. And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jake Cave.
The center field.
Cole gets it away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0. Cave, originally from the state of Virginia, he was selected in the 1st round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he struck him out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Next to hit is Mitch Garver. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Michael Perez.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Kepler has it, and it's a quick out number 1. Leadoff man retired, and here's Jed Jerko. Now here's the first offering. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Now it'll be Eric Gonzalez. Flew out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So now to the plate, Tyler Flowers, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Gonzalez, the runner at first with 2 gone. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Pirates 3 and the Twins nothing. back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He went down swinging to start the home first. Cole has his target. Here's the delivery. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Cespedes is there. One away. That'll bring up Luis Ariz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Takes this the other way to right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 2-out double left stranded. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Now the first pitch.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Popped him up. Garver is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Next, it'll be Rafael Devers. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Now batting.
The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jordan Balazovic will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. And now the runner's trying for third. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High in the air down the right field line. Cruz is there. Let's see if they test it. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now.
The first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Next to hit, Edwin Encarnacion. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Miguel Sano. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Curveball, and that misses in the third for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
All even now, 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there.
Now
2
batting.
away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping up is Michael Perez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And foul. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Jed Jerko will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And now the first pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
At his mind up, he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Simmons takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
The batter, the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
And now here is Eric Gonzalez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 3-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And it's fouled away. Fastball well outside. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box, Mitch Garver. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swing, and he pops him up. Here comes Cespedes. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play, and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it, and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Garver takes his lead at third with 1 away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now. First pitch on its way. Luis Arias is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Nelson Cruz is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. Pirates lead it 3-1. And stepping in, Tyler Flowers. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Tyler Flowers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball called for strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Cave is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Gleyber Torres. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Pitch on the way.
Up there.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
Next will be the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby. Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously, he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Yoenis Cespedes is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that is off the wall. And the runner will score from second. And he's safe.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Matt Shoemaker will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 32, Matt Shoemaker.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now as he puts it on the ground to third. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 5-2 game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
No outs, nobody on. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others. But the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Barehanded at his knees. How about that?
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Standing in now, Jake Cave. As he lines it out to center. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Twins do draw closer, however, and they do it via the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Pirates 5 and the Twins 2. Ready to begin the 8th. And digging in is the outfielder, Michael Perez.
Number 12.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the 2 gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Now into the box, Jed Jerko. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now here's the pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Garver is after it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So next to hit is Eric Gonzalez. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Donaldson bare hands it. It's in time. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're still out in front.
The designated hitter, Jorge.
Rodney Kellogg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Jorge Polanco is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Torres has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The catcher, number 8.
To the plate now, Mitch Garver. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Bullet back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The second baseman, Luis. Oh, yeah.
At the plate, Luis Arias. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail 5-2. Cody Stashak enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the catcher Tyler Flowers. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, that's a tough call for Blue right there.
Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Stashak benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Here's another 1-2. Grounded to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gleyber Torres. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And Now the first pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and it remains 5-2. And now in the box, Nelson Cruz.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs. Stick with you a little longer.
Ryan will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Teoscar Hernandez is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Tapped up the first baseline. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
No balls and a strike to count. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
In now, Miguel Sano, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2. Final strike for the Twins. And he misses there. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Torres has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
5-2 the final score tonight.
Here now.